Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Vlogmas day 10. Oh my gosh, we are approaching the halfway point. So today, I'm not really sure 100% what's going on because there's a lot of tentative plans. I need to go pick up cookie mix from one of my mom's friends. I also might need to go back to Holt, Renfrew to pick up gifts for my boyfriend's mom. I might have showings. I'm not sure. Everything is a little bit in flux, but I am going to get ready. I have washed my hair. I've just prepped it with the Amika blow dry, the Amika detangler that I used in my hair care routine video, because I did a hair mask on my hair. I did the Way mask for fine medium hair. So I just did that, and then I've rough dried my hair about 70%, 80%, and I'm gonna finish my blowout with the Amika blow dryer like I always do, and we'll check back in. I might put on like a little bit of makeup because I do have to go pick up the cookie mix, so I think I'm probably gonna do that like sooner rather than later. So while I'm getting ready, I might just pop on a little bit of makeup and then go do that. I really wanted to do everything in one go, like leave the house, go pick up the cookie mix, go get the what do you call it, the gifts, and then I also wanted to go get like a black toque or a white toque to take with me to Boston, but I'm not sure. We might do that on a different day. Anyways, but technically speaking, like Friday in the middle of the day is probably a good time to go to the mall, or I should wait until Monday and go like Monday morning right when it opens. So anyways, I'm not sure, but the only thing I'm sure about right now is that I'm about to blow dry my hair. So I'm gonna time lapse you because you guys have already seen me talk through it, and enjoy. Okay, hair is blown out. I just did it straight. And I'm just gonna pin it back, and we're gonna get started on just some like really light makeup, like nothing crazy, just gonna even out my skin tone, put on some brows, that sort of stuff, nothing crazy. Right. I'm just priming with the Tula Skincare Brighten Up Smoothing Primer Gel. I actually really like this. Even if you have more like oily skin, don't shy away from the more like hydrating primers, because honestly, I have found like even if I'm using a hydrating primer, it doesn't change, for me at least, how fast my skin gets oily, but it does help keep any like dryness or flakiness from coming up in the more combination areas. So you're then going in with the Waso Shiseido Color Smart Day Moisturizer Oil-Free SPF 30. This is a color changing moisturizer. It like matches to your skin tone. This is something that I use instead of foundation now. That's why it's like honestly taken me so long to finish up the last of my NARS. I used to wear this pretty much every day in probably from like high school when it launched through to university, but now, especially that I've gotten like more confident in my skin and I've like learned that it's okay for my pimples to show through, it's okay to not put a full face on every day, all of that sort of stuff, you know, just like growing up and gaining some confidence and some perspective. I don't really wear foundation. I have switched to be a tinted moisturizer person. Who knew? Honestly, not me. Couldn't have told you that I would have made it here. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Pop that on. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pop a little bit of the Merit highlight on just this area. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna take the Merit brush and just like blend that in to the area with, yeah, so that it kind of like is a little bit more seamless. Taking a little bit of my nose. Okay, you can see I'm having like a little bit of a hive situation here. It's okay, it'll go down. I need to resist the urge to color correct it into oblivion. I am then going to take the Hourglass brow and I'm just gonna brush my brows up and then add in just a few strokes here and there to kind of fill in the front and the tail where I just kind of needed a little bit. Besides, I feel like I suck at doing my brows. Like, so many people like use the same products as me and like they can just do like the most amazing things with their brows. Like they make them look so fluffy, so beautiful, and I'm here just like, they're on. They don't disappear anymore. I'm just gonna set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Okay. And I'm just gonna set, actually, no, I'm first gonna put on the Merit Beauty Cheek Color. This is in Beverly Hills. I'm gonna keep it like a little bit higher today, I think. We'll see. Then do I have, okay, I'm gonna use this brush. I'm putting on a lot of color because it tends to be like pretty sheer, so I've just built up the color where possible. And then I'm gonna take this Morphe brush and I'm just gonna like lightly stipple this in and kind of see if I need more or not. I really do kind of feel like with this product, as soon as you blend it in, it does disappear. So you need to build it up and then kind of set it with something else, because it's really beautiful, but it does just completely like fade away into nothing. Right, other side. I mean, like you guys know, I love like a really rosy cheek, a really healthy looking cheek, so go in with the blush for sure, but that's okay. My other concern is as I'm trying to lay down pigment, I'm also not trying to move the base that's underneath because I haven't set my base yet. Okay, yeah, alrighty, that's better. What I've decided is my preferred approach is to just go directly in with the brush onto the blush and then like pat that in that way. I feel like I'm getting better results. Anyways, that's enough. We're good. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, now I'm just gonna take a really big fluffy brush, my Charlotte Tilbury magic powder, and all I'm gonna do is just start to set my face. I am just like tapping this in, and first on the areas where like I don't have any like cream products in terms of like color products, just to set like everything that needs to be skin tone first in case there is a little bit of transfer onto my brush. And then I'm going over the areas, and you can see how much that tones down the cheek color already. Okay, brown cheeks are done. So to set the cheeks, or sorry, to make my cheek color pop just a little bit more, I'm gonna take my Bobbi Brown blush brush and then my NARS Orgasm, a staple color, and just brush the tiniest bit of this on to re-up both the highlighter and the blush. Wow, this hive is like really throwing off how I'm approaching this. All right, and then just to finish the face off, we are going to take my bronzer, the angled brush that I always use for bronzer, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of a shadow up on my forehead, down my temples, and then underneath that, like in that 3E sort of place that people talk about, you know, like you make a 3 and then E. All right, just a little bit to add some dimension up into my foreheads and to blend the cheek color slightly into my face, so it's not just like cheek color. There we go. I'm not gonna put on any more highlighter. I'm not gonna put on any more color. All right, and now I'm gonna be real boring, and we're just gonna curl our lashes. I was debating whether or not I actually wanted to put on like eyeshadow or anything today. Actually, maybe I will. Because I have these like sticks from Charlotte Tilbury and a whole bunch of liners and stuff, so I'm worried about them like drying up because they don't last as long as some other products. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and I'm gonna put it right on my lash line. Really subtle, honestly. Kind of using it like a little bit of a liner. There we go. We're good. Okay. For mascara today, I'm going to use the Ilia. What is this called? I don't know. The Ilia mascara. It's just like a mini size. This gives me more of like a feathery, sort of more natural look than the Pillow Talk does, which is perfect for kind of these more like no makeup days. All right, there we go. And that's it. I'm just gonna leave my lips natural today. I honestly couldn't be bothered right now, especially because if I'm going to a mall, I have to wear a mask. Actually, I like my hair pulled back like this. Okay. I'm gonna take these clips out. These are the Cove clips. They're just like no crease clips, and I like to use them to pin back my hair if I have to do my makeup, all that sort of stuff. Sorry, my brain is not working. We are then gonna finish off with a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Wood Sage and Sea Salt thing. This is like a mini that I got so long ago. I'm still undecided if I like this scent or not. You would think after going through a whole mini, sometimes I feel like I like it, like right when I first put it on, I feel like I really like it, and then as soon as it kind of wears in, I don't know, I'm not sure. Anyways, here we go. Here's the look. It's super simple. And yeah. All right, let's get to the day. Okay, hello. So I've secured the goods. I'm gonna head back home, and then I'm probably just gonna do a little bit of work. I'm having a little bit of a stress anxiety moment because I have clients who have specifically said that they need to get into places by December 31st, and they're just not moving their tushes. I appreciate their need to find something that they like, that they love, that they want to live in, but they also have like a really hardcore December 31st deadline. And with the holidays and with everything, I ideally want to have like all of the paperwork, all of the money, everything done, everything transferred, everything set up like by, you know, the 23rd, the day of the 24th at the latest. Because from Christmas Eve until about New Year's Day, like, you know, lawyers are off, the banks are closed, and like in between there's like Boxing Day, all of that sort of stuff, where people don't want to be working on a real estate transaction. They want to be enjoying the time with their friends and their family. So I want to get everything done before Christmas. They're just not pushing, they're not doing it. It doesn't help that I've like actually booked my flights to Boston now, so I have a hard out on the 22nd, and then I'm not going to be back until the 2nd. So we're really like, okay, let's go, let's get this done. My mom is going to be in Vancouver next weekend, and then pretty much as soon as she's back, I'm leaving. And we work in a pair, we work in a team, and if it's not a client that we've both shown together at the same time, then I'm not particularly comfortable like going and meeting new clients yet. So we have that. I also have determined that I need to actually kind of start thinking about what I want to do for my birthday already, only because when I get home from Boston, I'm gonna run into the same issue that I ran into with like Christmas parties and stuff, where I thought that there was gonna be a lot of time, but there really isn't. My birthday is on the 1st, and that's also Lunar New Year, so a lot of my friends are gonna be doing New Year stuff with their families, and my birthday, and all of that. So I want to organize like maybe something for New Year's, and then maybe do something like the week after for my birthday. I also then like 2 weeks after that, literally, it's Valentine's Day, and I would like to ideally spend that with my boyfriend. So I probably am gonna go to San Francisco for that, because I don't think he's gonna stay like the whole time. He'll probably stay like the week of New Year's, and then I'll do like my birthday party on like the Friday or something, and then he'll leave Saturday or Sunday of the next week, and then I'm pretty much like literally going back down. So all of that said and done, there's not a ton of time to get everything planned and organized, especially when you consider the fact that like a lot of people are going on vacation right now. Like people are taking leave at different times throughout like January, February, and March. So I kind of want to get this into people's schedules so I know at least who's going to be there, who's not, or if people are waiting to book vacations, like just like not haven't booked them yet because of the holidays, that they know that this is going on. So there's that. It sounds so weird, but I honestly get so much anxiety about this sort of stuff, so I figure it's just better to get it done in advance and like know and have it planned and get it sorted, and not do what I did this year with my Christmas party and wait so last minute to get done, because by the time I got home I was so rushed, I was so stressed. So I'm gonna learn from my mistakes and get it going sooner rather than later. At least figure out the guest list. I mean, and a date. So we're gonna do that. Work stuff, we're setting up like Q1. People, what I think the strategy is going to be is like Q1, Jan, Feb. We're gonna get like a lot of rentals done, like try and get, you know, as many as we possibly can. Not because each rental, not because they generate a lot of cash in like the grand scheme of things. They're not the best like value for how much time they take. However, you can get them done really quickly, so we can be working those leads and get the momentum. And then in the spring market, once it starts, get all of our listings and all of that sort of stuff going, and kind of do like rentals Jan, Feb, and then listings March, April, May, best case scenario, and then more rentals and like June, July, and then any buyers, any sellers, anything of that for like the rest of the year. But really concentrate on like all of the people who need to get into new places in the new year, and then get all of the people who need to sell during the spring market, and then in the summer market, you know, go, and like that's when it's gonna start, like doing everything in like a really big way, but just a little bit more targeted focus on rentals January, Feb, and on listings in March, April, May, you know. And of course my buyer clients, always got to focus on them. They're always there, but it's like buyer clients are a longer term situation, so I want to like make sure that I have good financial stability and like still closing deals while I am having my buyers, you know, looking and doing all of that sort of stuff. So got to take care of myself, got to take care of my clients. We're setting up the plan for a financially successful 2022. I'm also already planning what I want to do in the new year in terms of this channel. I have videos pre-made for January already. I feel so accomplished. I will hopefully have a few more done this week that I can just like get filmed and start, because to be fair, I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to film in Boston, and I also don't really know how much I'm going to want to share of Boston, because that's like time with my boyfriend and stuff, and I kind of want to give myself like a little bit of a break. So I'm going to try and like push really hard now to get as much as I possibly can done. And then on February, I kind of want to vlog every day of February, or like put up a video every single day in February. I'm not sure what has compelled me to do this, but I think because it's my birthday month, because it's like new year, all of that sort of stuff, I really want to like push, start off strong, set the tone for the year, like get a really good momentum built, all of that sort of stuff. So we're going like 150% on all fronts right now. I'm feeling stressed, I'm feeling the chaotic energy, but it was sunny for a very small second today, so my seasonal depression has decided to leave my body for about 2 minutes. And anyways, I have rambled to you guys. This is like over, like, you know, 40,000 feet of my planning. Hopefully everything works out how I want it to. Hopefully everything goes smoothly, but life never does exactly what you want it to. So we're gonna just set this as the goal. Then we're gonna roll with the punches as they happen. Eyes on the prize. We'll see. And I just like really pepped myself up. All right, I feel super motivated. So I'm gonna drive home and I'm gonna get to work on everything I just told you guys about. So woo! Let's go, let's be productive. We have secured the gift. Now I have a giant box. I have to figure out how to get to the States. It's a good thing I managed to book business class with 2 check-in luggage, because I might have to just check like a carry-on size piece of luggage that has like all the gifts and stuff in it, so we'll see. Okay, we are back in the car. So that was actually like fairly painless. I mean, in terms of like mall holiday season. To be fair, I didn't actually really go into like any stores that I feel like are traditionally crowded. Like I didn't really go into like Zara or H&M or like any of those stores. I was just in Holt Renfrew, and Holt Renfrew, even in the best of times, is never like crazy busy, so it was pretty normal. I was there because I picked up some Fortnum and Mason cookies for my boyfriend's mom for Christmas. So I have our Christmas gift down. I just need to get like a hostess gift to thank her for having me. I might go to Homebody in downtown Oakville and get something like smaller from there, just like as a thank you, maybe more like a home gift. I was going to get teas from Fortnum and Mason, but I feel like that's a lot of Fortnum and Mason, and I'm like going off of the assumption that she does like Fortnum and Mason, or like it'll be something kind of like sort of sentimental or whatever, because they do have like a family place in the UK, and so I felt that that was like a good connection, but I'm not 100% sure. I asked my boyfriend if there was anything that she liked specifically from Fortnum and Mason, and he didn't really have anything like stand out to say. So I got cookies, and then I was gonna get tea, but I decided to not put all my eggs in the Fortnum and Mason basket, so we did that. And then I had to go return my plug that didn't work at Apple, and I had like a lovely chat with the girl who was helping me. I was like, sorry, like I was sent here to like do a refund. She was like, it's fine. She's like, why are you returning it? And I'm like, it didn't work. She was like, what do you mean? It's so expensive for it to not work. And I'm like, exactly. So she was so sweet. I then took a quick browse through Aritzia and Babaton just to like kill time while I was waiting for my gift wrapping to finish. I do like to go into the store every once in a while and like see and feel things. It gives me a good idea of what they actually are, because sometimes online the fabrics look different than what they're gonna end up being. So that was kind of cool. I got a couple things in mind for my birthday and for the new year and stuff like that, so that's gonna be great. And yeah, then I just picked up my stuff, and I decided very quickly that I was not gonna venture into any other parts of the mall. I was kind of like looking as the crowds were like coming up the escalators, and I was like, it's time to go. So I'm now in my car. I'm gonna head home. I actually wasn't as long as I thought I was going to be. However, I'm leaving the mall in the middle of rush hour traffic, so we're gonna have a very interesting ride home. Hopefully it's not too bad and it keeps moving, because I'll be on some major roads, but there's no way I'm going near the highway right now. And a number of the major north-south roads between here and home are under construction, so I have to take a slightly unfamiliar route. I have to take Burnhamthorpe to Winston Churchill, which is not a huge deal, but like I normally take Burnhamthorpe to Erin Mills, and then like Erin Mills home, like back into Oakville area-ish at least. If you guys are from like Mississauga, Oakville, you will know what I'm talking about, but there's just so much construction. Like there is literally construction on like Mississauga Road, Erin Mills, Winston Churchill, Trafalgar. Like every major north-south road has some construction on it somewhere. So we're taking the path of least resistance, aka the path with the least amount of construction. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get home like fairly quickly. It still is gonna be about half an hour, but I'm going to turn on my audiobook. I'm listening to the second Red Sparrow book. I think it's called Palace of Treason, but it's really good. If you guys are interested in spy novels at all, it's actually like very good. It's the first spy novel I've read in a really long time, or listened to in a really long time, and I like am really enjoying it. So it's definitely like left me a little bit more open to the idea of spy novels, because for a long time the spy novels for me were just like not of interest, because they usually pertain to literally like World War I, World War II, the Cold War, like Russia, US, all this sort of stuff. And like, don't get me wrong, this is about an American handling a Russian operative, so it's very textbook. However, I just like the way it's written. I think it's really well done. The plot is super interesting. The perspectives are super interesting. So there's that. Anyways, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I will check back in with you guys when I get home.